It's time for the one and the only show. It's the Luke Howard Show live. You see, I like to do quick introductions like that. Very, very good. I do record them introductions before the show, and then it comes straight on to me doing my introduction. So, morning everybody, good morning, hope everyone is well, and welcome to a brand new week of the one and the only show, the Luke Howard Show. This week, though, it's only 3 days due to my holidays. Yes, I'm on my holidays from Thursday onwards. I shall be at home, relaxing. Well, I am at home, actually. The show is broadcast live from my bedroom, so I am at home, so I won't be going very far. But I will be going away this weekend. I'm going away for a couple of nights away. So, I'll be on my holidays Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm back on Bank Holiday Monday with a special show, and it's back to normal from the 1st of September. No. It's the 1st of September till the 5th of September as well, 10 till 10:45. Then after that, from the 12th of September, which is a Saturday, I shall be back to normal. And I'm sure my regular listeners know what I mean by back to normal, which means Saturday's live, 10 till 10:45, where it was before. So I'll be back to normal from the 12th of September at 10 till 10:45 live. But before that, I've got a little holiday, and then Bank Holiday Monday special, and then that's 10 till 10:45, and then 10 till 10:45 that week, Tuesday to Saturday as well. And after that, I'm going to be back on the 12th of September, which is actually a week after. That's a week after the 5th. So, and it'll be back to normal then. Saturday's live, 10 till 10:45. Back to normal then. So that'll be good. That is the plan that I am aiming for. Okay, that is the plan that I am aiming for. The date today is Monday the 17th of August. I'm sure I said it. It is Monday the 17th of August today. Yes, it is the 17th of August. If it's your birthday today, I'm sure it is. I hope you have a good day. It's not my birthday today. So, my birthday's on the 10th. My birthday's actually in February, the 10th of February. So it's nowhere near my birthday yet. My birthday's been and gone. I went away for my birthday, which is very, very nice. My regular listeners did know. So if it is your birthday today, hope you have a good day. I don't know why I'm saying that, because I do say the day every single day, but today is different because I'm going to say if it is your birthday, have a good one. The 17th of August, if it is. So, we've got coming up on the show today. I will say actually, we have got coming up on the show today, like I usually do. We're talking about we're going to continue the story about A-level GCSE results. Now, I know I don't really like talking about this sort of thing, but, because I didn't do very well anyway, but, we are going to talk about, this, later on in a moment, in one moment, okay? And we're going to talk about that in a moment. And then we're also going to be talking about Morrison's, because, listen to this, they haven't only considered ditching all bags for life for only paper. And I've seen these bags before. I mean, I don't like paper bags. They can split very easily. That's why I don't like them. But so Morrison's as ditched, it's considered and ditched all its bags for life just for paper, and I don't like that at all, really, because it could split very easily. Paper's worse than plastic, I suppose. But so we're going to talk about that as well. And today's National Day. Yes, today's National Day is Thrift Shop Day. I'm sure a lot of people already know about this. It's Thrift Shop Day today. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is thrift shop? Well, we're going to talk about that later on in the show before we finish for the day today. So we'll talk about that later on. But first, we are going to talk about GCSE results, like I said. So we'll talk about that. But first, I must say how you can get in touch with the show today. There are lots of ways how you can get in touch with the show. If you text the word talk and your name, yes, the word talk and your name, to 07593 847 105. You can text that word, talk and your name, to that number, or you can call that number and I shall get back to you as soon as I can. And that's 07593 847 105. Or you can email us. It's GaryJHoward68@hotmail.com, and with my email 345457@student.hrc.ac.uk, you can now get in touch with that email, because from today it's back. Woo! So I'll be able to access my emails today to contact you all back to say to say you've got a mention on the show. That's because I haven't been on them because this week's been a bit tricky to try and get hold of my emails. I've had a lot of issues with this last week. So, but it's all back to normal now. It's all fine. Emails are all fine. So yeah, it's all good. So so if you'd like to get in touch with me via email, you can get in touch with me if you'd like to do that way. Or you can find me on Instagram. Yes, I am on Instagram it's the Luke Howard fan page. If you'd like to go on there and mention me on there. Or you can use the hashtags, hashtag Luke Howard, hashtag Luke Howard Show, or hashtag listen to the Luke Howard Show. Or you can just leave a message below for where this show is being recorded right now. You can get back to me via below. Just leave a message who you are, and then I'll mention you on the show. Like a friend of mine, Corey Webb, did last week. And I think Glenn Moxley, also another friend of mine, also got in touch with the show as well. So if you would like to get in touch in those many different ways, there are lots of ways on how you can do it. Details are on my Spreaker page, or just leave the message below and I shall get back to you. So, okay, let's talk about what's in the news and what's been breaking in the last hour, because first of all, we're talking about level and GCSE results. I don't like talking about this, but to be honest with you, I am going to talk about it today. It's mounts of ministers to solve exam crisis. Now, pressure is mounting, okay, on ministers to resolve this exam grade crisis with just days to go before GCSE results are published this Thursday. Now, I'm sure they did it last Thursday, didn't they? But now they're doing it again this Thursday. So the face cause is to delay the results, change the grading regulation, or use the grades to estimated by teachers after complaints of under A-level results. It comes as Northern Ireland said it would use teacher assessed estimates for GCSE results this week. Actually, I thought it was last week, but it's not. It's actually going to be this week. So, the NI Education Minister Peter Way, ahead of the GCSE results day on this Thursday, said it would scrap an algorithm that would have taken into account the past performance of schools. Now, students across the UK were not able to sit exams as normal this year because of the coronavirus pandemic. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Because if they weren't going to take them this year, well, what are they going to do? So, in England, 280,000 A-level results were downgraded from teachers' assessments on Thursday just gone. Almost 40% of the total in Wales and 42% of A-level results produced by teachers were lowered by the exam watchdog. Now, Scotland's First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, she apologised over downgraded exam results and agreed in accept assessments by teachers. Now, exam regulator Equality has faced criticism over the statistical model that it used to decide the grades. Now, the government faces growing concern from a conservative backbenchers, okay? Now, the former Tory leader, Ian Duncan Smith, said the A-level algorithm should be abandoned, okay? Should be abandoned with teacher assessments on mock exam results, and that were used instead. Now, Wimbledon MP Stephen Hammond said that officials' failure to publish an appeals and process A-level was a shambles. He told the news programme to delay the GCSE results and may be the best thing to do in this short term. Now, Tory MP for Paul, Sir Robert Sims, he said that his own son had seen his results lowered from AABB to all Bs. He told the Times Radio that it was terribly unfair for results to be determined by computer algorithm. Now, Kate Green, Labour's Shadow Education Secretary, told another news programme that we're now going into week 3 of this debate, and we knew about the problem in Scotland, and which is in 2 weeks ago. And we all know about the problem last week with A-levels. Here we are again, it's just 2 of the 3 days away from GCSE results, and the government still has not got a grip on the problem. Labour has called for teacher assessed grades to be used for A-levels in England, and has said the option should remain open for GCSEs if similar problems emerge. Now, many students are expected to appeal, although there has been confusion over the appeals process after Croft will withdraw its guidance for challenging results within hours of publishing it on Saturday just gone. Now, new guidelines were still being drawn up by the Department for Education. Also said on Sunday evening that a spokesman said that hundreds of thousands of students had received a calculated grade to enable them to progress, and the department wants it to build as much fairness into the appeals system as possible. Now, Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham has said that he would be writing to Ofcrel and to start legal action over the deeply flawed application of grades, and the third legal challenge that this exam regulator has been facing over this year's A-levels. Now, meanwhile, hundreds of students had a demonstration in central London on yesterday to protest against grades that they believe were unfairly awarded. Now, the Sixth Form College Association, SFCA, said it looked at 65,000 exam entries in 41 subjects from sixth from colleges and found that grades that were 20% lower than historic performances for similar students in those colleges. Now, it said that the college did 12,048 missing grades in those colleges alone, and for example, in biology, as they said, it found that 24% of sixth form college students had been awarded a grade lower than similar students in recent years. The SFCA as said, its analyses of 41 students had not found a single one where the results were above the 3-year average. Now, Ofcrel states that its objective for an A-level results this year was actually to ensure national results are broadly similar to previous years. The SFCA's research showed that Ofcrel had failed to meet that fundamental objective, and the model it used has not only failed to produce broadly similar results, but has in fact produced those results in every single subject. Now, Bill Watkin, the chief executive of the SFCA, said that if Ofcrel should immediately recommend the return of the model to provide all students with an accurate grade. Should this still fall to produce results that are broadly similar to previous years? Well, students should be awarded the grades predicted by teachers known as centre assured grades. Now, Dr. Mark Fenton, Chief Executive of the Grammar School Heads Association, said the results had also been unfair to some of its students. He told a news programme that a great investigation has been done with arterial baffling, and results for some students with the only fair outcome is being to accept grades protected by students. 3 of Oxford University's colleges, Worcester, Wordham and St Edmunds Hall, have confirmed that all places offered to UK students will be secured expectative of their A-level results. After exams were cancelled, this was due to a coronavirus pandemic, grades were awarded using a contractual modelling system, with the key factors being the ranking order of pupils and the previous exam results of schools and colleges. And ahead of the GCSE results due to be released on Thursday this week, former Conservative Education Secretary Lord Kenneth Baker urged the government to delay the publication of grades until the solution of surrounding levels had been resolved. Now, if you are in a row, stop diggling, they said, Lord Baker said. And before the results were released, the Department for Education announced a triple lock, which meant that students could accept the grade calculated by official appeal to receive a valued mock result of an autumn exam. The government announced on Friday that schools would not have to pay. On Friday, he announced this. Was it Friday? Yes, it was. That schools would not have to pay to appeal against exam grades. In England, 36% of entries had grades lower than their teachers predicted, and 3% were down 2 grades. A similar situation in Scotland saw a U-turn by the government, which agreed to accept teacher estimates of scores. Okay, we'll leave that story right there because I want to talk about one more story. Now, we are going to talk about Morrison's, okay? But first, I hope you're all well, and I hope your day is going very well. What are you up to? I hope you are listening to the show. There is someone listening out there, I'm sure there is. I had a great weekend, by the way. What did I do over the weekend? Saturday, I went yesterday, I went out with my nan and my mum. We went to Cruise Hill. Very nice place to go to. The Enfield Garden Centre was very nice. I'll let you know how it went on, and I'll let you know what I brought later on in the show. But first, let's talk about Morrison's, then we'll play some music, and then we'll come back, and then we'll talk about what I brought yesterday. And then we will also be talking about the National Day as well. So let's talk about Morrison's first, because Morrison's, the supermarket chain, is starting trials which could see it ditch all its plastic bags for life. I mean, I have seen these bags before. I mean, we have got one here at home, actually. Funny enough. It's alright, but they can split quite easily. Now, okay. Okay. So, from today, it will offer strong paper bags. Good! Should be